Alright, so it's probably about time to check out Tears Fall. Whoa. Ugh. Okay. I have like... I just have like straight up 50,000 goddamn experience points to spend on skills and stuff. It's a number that sure exists. Can't say it's exactly comprehensible, but it sure exists. I think we were down here. Here. Yeah, there we go. I was just thinking about how outside everything was nicer now. It's not all messed up like it was when Atreus was dying. So either Atreus and his status are tied to what's going on here, or something else was happening in parallel.
You ready?
Read it.
Death itself I swallow, to spring forth life tomorrow.
Oh, I like that one. I wonder if I wrote it.
Is that the answer there?
It says Earth.
Swallows death, brings forth life.
Go.
Yeah. I wish I'd known I was a god in Elfheim. I wouldn't have felt so bad about killing so many elves.
Well, I'm not sure that's the lesson.
You've done nothing to regret. The elves forced their affairs upon us.
No, I get it now. We had god things to do, and they were in the way, dragging us into their little problems.
Again, are we just leaving that there?
I mean, just knowing we're gods makes me feel so much stronger.
Maybe you feel a little too good right now. With power comes a big choice, lad. You can either serve yourself, or put your godhood in the service of others, like Tyr did.
People really loved him, huh?
Aye, a god of war, but one who fought for peace. Had a reputation for being heroic and lawful, using his power and knowledge to stop wars rather than start them.
So there are good gods.
Once in a moon, it's been known to happen, yes?
Atreus. Okay, you're instantly becoming creepy now that you know that you're a
Places
god.
I've never heard of. Seems Tyr really liked to travel.
Tyr believed the mind, not might, was key to preventing war and chaos. And he also knew visiting other cultures would give him perspective staying in one place could not. While Odin always hoarded knowledge, guarding it jealously, Tyr was open and sharing with his learning and his wisdom. For this, mortals adored Tyr, showing their love by bringing him gifts the world over.
So, whatever happened to Tyr?
Odin came to regard him as a threat to his rule. He suspected Tyr of collaborating to aid the giants instead of helping to steal their secrets for the Aesir. Same thing he accused me of, frankly. Though in Tyr's case, I believe he was right.
You think Tyr was helping the giants?
I do. He felt responsible for the suffering visited upon them by Odin. I suspect he had something to do with helping them cover their tracks.
The missing Jotunheim tower.
Correct. Whatever happened to it, I believe it could only have been done with Tyr and the giants working together.
Atreus is immediately worrying me. I shouldn't care about how many elves I killed. We're gods and they were in our way. Is that how quickly you turn when you realize your true nature in this kind of story? Like he was so afraid to hurt anything, basically. Or at least compassionate about every other thing we encountered. Felt sad about the wolves and the deer I had to force through your hand. Or maybe it's not entirely the realization you're a god. Maybe it's also things like the big brawl he had with the elves when he was left behind for days, I think? Or just the sheer number of things he's had to kill that were trying to kill him over the course of the last few weeks or however long this game's been taking place over. Maybe that's led to the change. And just finding out you're a god was a catharsis.
Where is this block?
Don't know. I've never been in here.
All I know is he's showing signs of darkness. And it's concerning.
Naturally.
Is that Draupnir? Maybe not.
Didn't think it would be that easy.
No. I was kind of hoping, though. So what now?
Huh. I conveniently need a power that I got
Brother, up there.
from
The
saving
winds of
you.
hell.
The ones of what?
Oh, we forgot to mention that. When you were sick, we went to Helheim to get your cure.
You did?
Terrible experience, by the by. Your dad picked up a new trick, though, with a little help from Brock.
Brock was there too? But... We'll get back to this later.
Oh. He's curious again, at least. Hopefully he doesn't turn into a little sociopath. Oh, hi. Are we fighting? Is that gonna be what happens? These are just stacks of money that I can destroy. Or knock over anyway. Fun. Alright, so the winds of hell. I'm guessing this is going to be a big old temple where I progress through a bunch of different directions, and over the course of doing so find winds of hell access points to bring with me to break each ring. I don't think that's Draupnir. I just saw a giant floating ring and I'm like, because Draupnir was a ring given to Odin in that big dwarf smith off I talked about before, and it would just multiply essentially. Like every 7 days more rings would fall out of it, while it itself was a golden ring, like an armband. It was a golden armband, and it would drop duplicates of itself every 7 days. And so when I saw a bunch of similar rings floating together, I'm like, hang on a second. But they may not be related. I don't think they were particularly tied to Tyr anyway.
Ah, a skiing dew from my homeland. Used to have one of my own back in the day. You should take it, boy.
Yes, boy. Take it. We might need to butter bread somewhere in our travels.
This is why no one likes you.
You're not wrong. It is why no one likes him. Well, that's fucking worrying. God, it's moving fast. Pretty trippy, too. That's the kind of effect I'm not used to seeing in a video game, honestly. Such an effective sense of it moving so fast that it's faster than, like, the functional refresh rate of your eyeballs, essentially. And I can't reach it. Because you're gonna goof it all up on me. With your goddamn roots. So something's going on here. Door doesn't seem openable, and these roots seem to be safeguarding one of the winds of hell that I need. We're not going down there. Those doors aren't open, so that one seems to still be the only way we can go. There's a chain to drop down, but I have to be able to get Atreus up there, or myself. Oh. I'm amused by the fact that someone raged their way through this building, or it just fell apart over time, and so it became an accidental traversal that completely bypasses the actual way you would solve your way through the puzzles in order to get into it, because that seems to be what it's designed to do. But funnily enough, it's also designed on the other level, which is the game designers, to only be solved in the way that I'm doing it. So there's like a double irony thing going on there, where it's like, aha, I'm secretly bypassing the correct way to solve this building in universe. Except that in my universe of reality, this is the actual way to solve it. There's two designers, the fictional one and the real one.
What of these?
Thought is faster than wind.
Solving problems with our heads rather than our feet. Suits me fine.
That hole over there is faster than wind. Wait. Thought is faster than wind. Oh, the illusion story. Oh, the illusion story is fun. Have I told the illusion story yet? That one's a weird one. Suffice to say, the Thor and Loki and some child went off and met a bunch of giants. And those giants were better than them in every way. And Thor and Loki, who were used to being so powerful, just couldn't compete with anything that they did. Kind of a problem, honestly. Loki was like, I can beat anybody in an eating challenge. He could not.
You know, for someone so loved, Tyr sure was paranoid.
Aye. Thanks to Odin, with good reason.
Loki could eat anything, and it'd be no big deal. And yet he got utterly destroyed in an eating competition. And the kid that was with them is just supposed to be super goddamn fast, and he showed a great feat of incredible speed. But he lost his race against a child himself. A big dumb baby giant. Got his ass kicked. What am I supposed to be doing around here? And then Thor wrestled their grandma and tried to pick up their pet cat and a bunch of other things, and just every step of the way he got befuddled and defeated. There's like, here's a big drinking horn. Now, no giants. Some giants can finish it in one sip, or one big, what do you call it? One attempt at drinking it or whatever before they come up for air. Some might take two, but no one would ever take three. Egad, the shame of it all. And yet, Thor took 3 or more. He just couldn't ever seemingly drain it. It was revealed at the end that these were a series of illusions. And what was happening is that somebody wanted to humble or shame the gods, so he was using a series of illusions in order to trick them into thinking they were losing these challenges. Loki fought the aspect of fire, essentially, at eating. And it turns out the very concept of fire is better at eating than even a god. The old woman that Thor wrestled was old age itself. The cat that he tried to pick up was the world serpent. The mead he tried to drink, which he noted was quite salty, was the fucking ocean. A lot of tricks going on here. Earlier in the adventure, the giant was rudely sleeping and just would not wake up, and Thor tried hitting him in the head with his hammer, which would kill most creatures. But not only did it not wake the creature up, and he seemed to be like, oh, what was that? Has a fly landed on my head? In reality, Thor was destroying entire mountains with every swing, but the illusions were keeping this all at bay. But anyway, the note that brought this whole thing to mind for me was the fact that the child that was so good at running, apparently, he was racing thought itself. And that's why he could never defeat it. Because he was defeating the very... That's what they were just evoking when they talked about thought being faster than the wind. Because the child ran so fast, he might as well have been the wind. But he couldn't outrun thought. And that's what they just evoked by having a wall have that written just now. It all has deeper meaning within the universe. I straight up do not see what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing right now, though. Like, I don't... What am I not seeing here? I can't open this up. Is there a light bridge somewhere? Oh, what's this? What the fuck? None of the doors seem to open. Okay, I gotta cycle through all the mechanics. Which mechanic am I not thinking about right now? So I can do the wind thing, but these things can't be accessed seemingly. Is there anything that needs to be burned with the Blades of Chaos? If I could, I probably would have burned something by accident by now, because I've been swinging them around a bit. But this is not... While they are blue roots, they're not those blue roots. That door doesn't open, that door doesn't open. I went upstairs and it seemed like none of those were opening. Oh, shit. I'm an idiot. Alright. Oh, right, time limit. Time limit. Time limit. Shit. I'm not gonna make it. That's what happened. I interpreted the entire temple as being backwards. Yep. That's my mistake. Because until now, whenever we want to open something with this power, we bring the light to it, the winds to it. But now we're taking the wind from this thing to take to other places. So I had it backwards. I had to find receptacles and take it to that thing. I don't know, it seemed so glowy. I thought maybe it was already... I was able to believe that it was full of the green wind stuff and I was supposed to take it from that to there. And that was just being constrained by the roots that I had to solve, but I had it backwards.
Well, that's unfriendly.
Yes, yes it is. Wow.
Look, small passages on either side. Perfect for the boy.
I'm so happy for you.
Careful, brother.
Ow.
Rhea's not here to bring you back if you're cut in two.
Wait, I have to get back in 10 seconds? I don't think that's happening.
Look at that! What'd you find?
Enough distraction. Do not forget why we are here.
Okay.
Oh, he saw it. You were ineffective. You were ineffective in your bamboozling. So this is his vault. An international vault. This place is dense with references, I'm sure, to all sorts of different cultures. The two noteworthy ones being that Atreus was just wearing a pharaoh's hat, I think. From Egypt. And of course I went and found Greek relics. Even ones that refer to me. It's like parents 20 years from now trying to hide their Instagram from their kids. There's two more of those hiding somewhere. Why is it blue glowy around here? I guess it's just the mushrooms.
That's from a great desert land very far from here.
Do gods live there?
Oh my, yes. Many, many gods.
Good or bad?
And not as simple as that, I'm afraid.
Oh my god, it's like they're teasing the idea of that being the next reboot when they when they're done with this universe. This is Egyptian God of War. Oh, I'm there for that. Well, actually, it's hard to say. It all depends on whether or not I find the gameplay interesting. Ah, we're back. Ah, you're back. Can you not? Not gonna lie, I'm instantly overly accustomed to my new weapon. I just want to use the chains all the time now. Look at this crowd control. It complements rather nicely with my my lightning spam, frankly. I guess that must have been the penultimate attack I was hearing so much about.
It is not important.
Seemed important to you.
It was a rash impulse. You need not dwell on my failings.
Wow, that was almost an apology. Well, I guess you do like to smash pottery.
That is true. I do like to smash pottery. But seriously, Kratos, he saw it. We just got past one wave, one layer of you not being willing to talk to him. Dude, I'm trying. Guitar. It is rather amusing to straight up have a button that deletes nightmares.
Look, I just want to know the truth from now on, okay? I don't care if it hurts me or not. I want to learn. Just because you hate being a god doesn't mean I have to.
Oof. Well, that's not out of character. That's just the usual stuff with Atreus having these really rash judgments of Kratos. Ah, I see. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. So this is the chest that opens when I find them all, which I have not done. Ugh. Oh, yep, it's instant death. Yep. I did it. I did it. I did it. Still saw the letter. Yeah, I've got to reorganize their timing. Can you go away? Wow. In melee range, what a mistake on your part.
Look, I just want to know the truth from now, okay? I don't care if it hurts me or not. I want to learn. Just because you hate being a god doesn't mean I have to.
Alright, there's one more seal to go. Somewhere. Somewhere out there. There is the second seal. Probably over here, considering I never had to go this way. Well, that's wildly dangerous. Are you gonna stay put, or are you gonna spin back? Am I safe?
How'd you know that was there?
Experience.
You're not wrong. You see, there's a concept in video games called level design, boy. Experience. Yeah, I was hoping the seal would be here, though. It's not. Where have I missed the final one? Maybe it comes later. Maybe the final seal's after. Or maybe it was in here. Oh god. Doesn't feel like it. Who keeps this fire ring burning anyway? Maybe it's some kind of magical infinity fire. Because, you know, gods. The rules don't apply, except when they do.
More small passages.
I know. Go.
I can't watch, brother. Good luck.
That's probably about as close as that's gonna get. Oh! Didn't see this here at first. Oh, with this being here, I guess I didn't have to time anything, I just had to freeze it. And then I could easily have gotten here. Huh.
And I thought those saws were scary.
What is powering this? And also, who is maintaining it? I wouldn't expect these kinds of machines to last.
Look! It's the wolf giants. Skull and Hati.
That's right. The bringers of day and night.
Ragnarok begins when they catch the sun and moon. Right? Did Tyr know them?
I don't know. Like them well enough to cover a massive wall in his vault with them, though.
Tyr seems to like wolves. Tyr had a specific connection with Fenrir as well. Unless I'm mixing them up. I might be mixing them up. I think that was Tyr.
Don't you enjoy it at all? Being a god? On an adventure in some amazing place? Maybe Mother wanted us to have a little fun. Everything we've seen and done. Maybe it was her gift.
That's not great. Maybe I need to climb the chain. How am I gonna make it there? Maybe I need to rip it out and put on a different ring. Ah, there's an idea. But it's always pointing upward, which is just a bad direction for me. Y'all done here? Y'all done here? That's totally what I'm supposed to do.
Clever.
Yeah, I am. Gotta make up for earlier.
What's going on?
Trap!
Father!
Boy, get out of here.
I'm fine! How do we get you out?
Pull chains on the wall.
What? There are 3 of them! What do I do?
Atreus, focus. You can do this.
Please hurry. I don't know yet if I can drown.
Okay, think. Hati's the silver one. He hunts them. Skull's gold and he chases the sun. For Ragnarok to happen, they have to eat them. But these are out of order.
Good boy.
So the moon goes on the left, sun on the right. With Midgard in the middle, but which bar do I pull?
Shit. What does it do?
Quickly.
Wait. Oh, it's one of these. Gotcha. Shit.
Get them in order. Moon left, sun right. With Midgard.
Pull the right. The middle.
Moon on the left, sun on the right. Midgard in the middle.
The right, boy.
Oh boy.
The middle.
Oh boy. I think Mir's drowning right now. If he can. Maybe he can't.
Moon, Midgard, sun. Moon, Midgard, sun.
You did it. It's good. We're good. Whew. And by you, I mean me. You didn't do shit.
Yes, that's something.
Ah, he learned something. We all learned something.
Wait! What's that big chain for?
Boy, you have to stop that chain.
How?
I do not know.
The knife from earlier?
Wait, I know what to do.
A knife?
There's no other way. It's not working. That should have worked.
I think it worked.
A knife.
I know, but it saved you.
That was cunning, boy.
Huh. That's fitting. Poignant even. Although part of me just thinks, like, didn't they set up another knife slightly earlier in this dungeon? So I thought that would be the one he would use. I guess that's going to explain why he still has a knife to do melee combat in the future. Or something. He picked one up a moment ago. That was from Mimir's homeland. This thing had a very strong impact when it hit. Damn. Well, that was tense. Reminds me of a certain game where my character was suspended upside down hanging from his leg. This surprising moment of vulnerability that happens to the protagonist. That's navigating with a child.
The ring's free. I think we did it.
Aye. Let's go see what Tyr's got for us.
Oh no, Frey's protection room. It rubbed off. What should we do?
We keep going.
Yeah, both of us lost Freya's protection rune. Can't we just go right back to her and get it again, though? She's still there, as far as I know. Where is the last sigil? The last rune, I mean. That's gonna bug me. I'm only missing one. But it could be like anywhere in the entire temple.
There it is. We've got it.
Boy. Here. On the day you were born, I made 2 knives, mixing metals from my home and from this land. One for myself, and when you were ready, one for you. Today is that day.
So I'm a man now. Like you?
No. We are not men. We are more than that. The responsibility is far greater. And you must be better than me. Understand? Say it.
I will be better.
The power of this weapon, any weapon, comes from here. But only when tempered by this. By the discipline, the self-control of the one who wields it. That is where the true strength of a warrior lies. You must never forget that. Good then. Come.
Dream.
Blank.
Wait!
The rune! Did you see it?
Yes!
Are you certain?
I got it! Trust me!
Good then.
Oh boy. Yep, there's two of you. Oh, hi. I figured that was gonna happen. Some Ikaruga style opposite elements.
But no match for us gods.
I have beaten Vader.
Puny troll.
Yeah. I'm turned around. Which way is the sandball back up?
So we had what I expected, which was a fight where one enemy in the fight is ice, and one enemy in the fight is fire. So you have to use the fire weapon on the ice one and the ice weapon on the fire one, which led them. They just led them fucking melting, just outright, just destroyed. Tartarus Rage, a destructive slam attack that hits enemies with 2 blade slams. Charges up and creates a more powerful finishing slam. Then increase the power of the final slam. We can add 2 stun, 1 damage, 1 burn. I've got the experience for it and then some. Ooh, fireworks. Hee. The rare blades pommel. I already leveled these ones up. Rising protective barrier. Moderate perk activation chance to grant protective barrier, preventing damage from enemy attacks on successfully landing Rising Fury on an enemy. What's Rising Fury? The skill? Or is it what I just picked up? Rising Fury. So launch people with R2 and might give me protective barrier. Moderate chance. You know, this might be where I expected them to hide that damn rune. Can't even access most of this room. There's another chest over there. Kratos, just go over the rubble. It's right there. Oh. This is where the puzzle happened. That's the elevator. I just went to the base of the elevator. Ah. Uh-huh. Well, isn't this place just downright dense with stuff? Ooh, I almost died because I didn't click the run button correctly. Somehow. Ah. Hmm. There's so much stuff to find. You never know when you're done. Huh. Still haven't found the third rune though. That's gonna bother me.